YouTube guys? For those of you that don't know, my name is Raymond11 and welcome to a little bit of a February update. We haven't posted on this channel in a while other than the UHC, which I hope you guys are enjoying, and we apologize for that. But it's just really hard. Like, we used to do the monthly updates and do like the news, and with everybody uploading so often, we had to stop doing the news. There have been a few people that have asked if they could pick up the news and do it again. It's just really hard to get stuff like that and to get somebody to be committed to doing that every week. So we apologize, but we do have some awesome stuff coming up here soon. So this video is basically an update going forward. I want to talk about a lot of the things that we've been talking about on Twitter. If you don't follow us on Twitter, I suggest that you guys do. We do a great job of sort of communicating with you guys on Twitter, talking a lot, and making sure everybody sort of knows what's going on within the server. With that, I also would recommend you go follow all the other WorldSMP members as well. They also are that we follow all of their accounts, so if you want to know their Twitter, you just go to who we're following, and all those links can be found in the description of this video. But recently we have released a sort of like a press release type thing on our website, which you can see sort of hopefully back here. It's basically it's like a forum post to keep you guys updated with what we're doing. So every month we have a server-wide meeting. Most of the server shows up, and if not, it's a recording they can listen to. And we discuss a lot of the things that we want to accomplish in the month, sort of touch base with everybody, make sure everybody's doing great, and see if we can improve on anything, because we always want to be striving to be better and improving ourselves as well. And so this forum post that we released is sort of like a follow-up to that, or sort of letting you guys know what we're working on. We talked about a lot of stuff in our February meeting, and it went amazing. Probably one of our best meetings yet in terms of getting things done and getting down to business. And so it was very productive, and it went well. Some of the things that came out of this, though, is found on our website. In this video, it's sort of like, if you don't know about our website and if you don't want to read, I basically am going to be covering everything that was on our website, and there's going to be a little more of it at the end. So I'm going to basically sort of read, so apologies if I'm like looking over here. It's because I'm looking at the forum post. So yeah. So the first thing that was a big thing is we want to change our image. It's my fault, but we hate being called the Drama SMP or always be associated with that word drama, and we never want to be associated with the word drama again or the word inactive again. And I've been talking to a lot of people, myself, talking to a lot of people that have spoken negatively about WorldSMP. You can find some of those people on their tweets on like our 2-year celebration video. Those kind of people. I've been talking to them, and I was trying to figure out why. You know, I was trying to get to the bottom of like why is it like this? There's a curl sticking out of my head. We started talking with specifically a guy by the name of Vexy MC. He had just gotten kicked from his own SMP, and he said something about joining Worlds, so I favorited the tweet and I said, hit me up. And at first I was joking, but then I started seriously considering it, and we talked it over. We talked about adding him, and we really started talking about it. I sat down and had a conversation with him in TeamSpeak, and we just sort of talked about the server and like the viewpoints. And what came out of it was that he really had nothing against us, and he didn't really know why everybody else had something against us, because there was nothing we were really doing that was bad. It was just misunderstanding and miscommunication, and he openly admitted to just being a bandwagon with it and just going along with the crowd. And that's what I really think is what's going on Twitter and in general. Is I feel like if you're someone that doesn't necessarily like our group, I feel like you are just sort of bandwagon, like you don't really dislike us. It's just because, you know, if you watch a YouTuber that doesn't like us or is also bandwagon, that also rolls onto you, and you sort of get that cognitive notation in your brain or in your head, and it sucks. And we want to change that. I don't want anybody to think of this that way, because in my eyes we really haven't done anything bad and done anything wrong. And if I linked Vexy's tweetlong, he made a huge tweetlong about World, said a lot of amazing things, and hopefully he changed a lot of people's minds. And so if you are doubting, please go check out Vexy's tweetlong. It will be linked in the description, and so you can sort of read from his perspective, a major name in the SG community. And go hit him up and follow him on Twitter, please. Thank you. The second point was we've been recently adding and removing a few people in the past couple of weeks, and we talked about this, and we were talking about people leaving and stuff like that. And well, I always say this, that some SMPs shut down when people leave. That's something that I really take pride in with World, is that when a few people leave, we don't necessarily shut down, because it's part of life. It's part of YouTube. Our member base is full of teenagers. We're all trying to experience new things. We're all trying to figure out where our place is in the world. And so changing your motivation or changing your interest is completely fine. Like if you were interested in Legos when you were young and you're not interested anymore, it's not a big deal. And so having members be interested in World and interested in the survival Minecraft and end up leaving, that's completely fine. It's just interest shift, and sometimes you have to move on and do things for the better. But we also understand from your viewpoint, it's probably sort of annoying and very rude or just tedious when you see every other week or every day, so-and-so has left the group, so-and-so has joined the TheWorldSMP, and it gets repetitive. We understand that, and we want to change that. And that sort of ties into the next thing, is Season 5. We don't really want to add any more people, any more YouTuber people, let me specify that, until Season 5. We are thinking about ending the Season 4, around June. Mojang has been talking about releasing 1.9 though, so things may change, but we really think that June is going to be a good month to do that, because that's sort of when school ends. But we don't want to add any more people till June. So if you're one of those people that's sort of wanting to join, or you keep DMing me on Twitter, please don't. Please don't. Not till June, and we won't be like holding applications in June. We're just going to add people that we think that we really want to join. And every season we try to add a few people to liven it up, but we don't want to add any more people because A, it's getting repetitive, and B, we don't want to add new people towards the end of the season so they don't get to accomplish anything, and then they sort of become inactive and they don't really enjoy it. Does that make sense? So just to keep you guys updated on that. One of the biggest things that was in this post is our new staff. So some people may not disagree, and there was actually somebody on Twitter, if I can find it, it'll be behind, that said, why don't you guys just make a company already? Stuff like that, it sort of hurts our feelings, but it's called professionalism. It's called wanting to be professional. A few members have gotten scammed on Twitter for art, and it's very hard trying to find someone trustworthy and someone that's going to get your work done fast. And so that's the reason why we hire staff, okay? I cannot do everything, and I sure cannot ask all my members that put a lot of time in already to do things for us, right? So that's why we get staff. We get staff because we can hire people that are specifically talented in one area. Like Kayla, she's been doing a great job. She's doing almost everybody's art. She's making a group photo, and she was like our first real staff member that really did a good job. She is our official digital artist, so she does all of our drawings. We hired It's a Monster. He is going to be our official 3D graphic designer. He does like basically Minecraft renders and stuff like that. And then we just got Samsil, and he's an amazing guy that I really feel you guys should all check out. He actually wants to upload on the server too, and he's welcome to. He's our 2D designer and 2D motion designer, so he's going to be doing a lot of 2D intros. He might do some logos here and there. He's very talented, and his quality is honestly top notch. And the last person we added was Ry Guy Rocky. So if you remember, he actually was a member, but since he has to do YouTube for a job now, or is doing YouTube as a job, TheWorldSMP wasn't just getting as much views, and he couldn't support himself. So we politely asked him if he could be our promotional manager. And we'll get more into what that means because I don't really want to spoil anything. But he's going to be working a lot for us because he knows people. And so he can get us opportunities as an SMP and as a server and as young content creators that you SMPs won't be able to do. I'm sorry, you just don't have those ties. And so that's why we do these things, because we want to progress the group and progress the SMP farther than just all right, we have a server and it's my best friends playing on a server. We're just here to do YouTube. We're not that type of SMP, and that's the bottom line. It's just not about playing the game. It's about more. It's about growing. It's about networking. It's about finding people and meeting people and really having a good time. Like, you only get to live once, and you only do YouTube maybe once, you know. And so I want to get the most out of this, and I'm sure my friends can agree with me. So he's going to be doing a lot more. Will be coming because he's still finalizing some deals, but it should be pretty amazing, and I'm very excited to see what he can do. So a few more updates is that we've updated our website a bit. You may have noticed that there's been a little podcast tab on the top of our website that is completely blank. Not for long. This Saturday we will be releasing our first podcast episode starring Mads, Cora, Wolfie. Well, it might not star Wolfie because he had an accident. Myself, and I think Daniel. And it's going to be a weekly series. It's hosted by Wolfie, Cora, and Mads, so I won't be the host of it, which is a huge stress reliever. And it will be a weekly podcast in which you guys can submit questions. It'll be really awesome. It's very professionally done. I'm very happy with how it turned out, and I really hope you guys enjoyed as well. So that will be coming out. You can either view it on this YouTube channel, or you can go over to our website, TheWorldSMP.com, and you can view it on the podcast page. Everything will be on that podcast page. You'll be able to submit your questions there, everything. So it should be really awesome. We're also switching over our stores. Hopefully, cross our fingers, it's not done yet. We're waiting to hear back if we are allowed to. But I really want to switch over our stores. This t-shirt design by Art by Dan is an amazing design. All the shirts are fine. I just don't really like Spreadshirt's policies and quality and type of stuff. And we can get a lot of customability out of this new site that we want to use. Basically, we want to strive to be better. We want to strive to keep you guys entertained and keep you guys enjoying our content, and that's really hard right now. It feels like survival Minecraft is sort of dying out, and so it feels like we have to keep pushing ourselves and coming up with new ideas to keep you guys entertained, and that's what we're here to do. So we're always welcome. If you want to leave any suggestions, if there's anything that we can do, any ideas you have, head on over to our forum, post a topic. We're completely active on there, or you can go down in the comments below if you're lazy and just leave a comment, and maybe some of you will post it over on the discussion page on our forums. But there's plenty of opportunities to get involved in the community. We want this to be a community, not just an SMP. You know, like, I want you guys that are watching this video, I want you to feel a part of our community, and so you can meet other people that enjoy our content, and and stuff like that. And that's what we want to strive to do, and I feel like we're doing a pretty good job, and in the coming months we should be doing an even better job. Thank you guys so much for watching. If I miss anything, I will post it on our Twitter. Make sure to go follow it. Check out our staff. And I also, if you own your own SMP, I've also started linking other SMP channels on our main page. So if you own your own SMP, tweet me, and I'll add you to our site, because I really want to promote some other SMPs. I feel like we are the biggest SMP in the game that's still doing stuff in this community, that's still active on Twitter, and I feel like we have the biggest presence on Twitter, the most known and stuff like that. And so I want to give back, and I want to help promote other SMPs that probably have amazing YouTubers on there as well. So if you have an SMP and you have an SMP channel like this one that you're watching this on, link me it on Twitter, and I'll add you to our main page that you can go check out on our home website. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. If you have a 4-day, if you have a 3-day, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and a happy Valentine's Day. We love you. We hope you guys love us, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.